Welcome again at my classroom. Today I would like to discuss about Newton's first law of motion and concept of inertia. Okay, so see the entire video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, push the bell icon. Obviously subscribe. Newton's first law of motion states that if a body is at rest or moving at a constant speed in a straight line, it will remain at rest or keep moving in a straight line at a constant speed unless any external force is applied on it. Overall, Newton's law states that in order to change the state of motion, we have to apply some external force. Okay, now states of motion, what does it mean? States of motion means either rest, suppose it was in rest, that is the state of motion, so you have to keep it moving. Suppose it is already moving, then how can you change its state of motion? You can change the direction, you can change the velocity, you can increase the velocity or decrease the velocity, right? So the state of motion is changed by the application of some external force. Now Newton's law states that force is required. So if there is no force, that means the object will remain stationary if it was already in stationary state, and if it was moving, then it was moving continuously. So that is an inherited property of any matter. Without applying any force, it has a tendency to remain in the same state of motion every time. Now, what is that called? This is called inertia. So inertia of rest or inertia of motion, both kind of inertia may be there. If the body was at rest, so it has a tendency to be at rest, and this inertia is called, this inherited property to be at rest is called inertia of rest. Similarly, if it was moving along a straight line, it has the tendency to move along the straight line in the same way if there is no external force is applied. So that property, that inherited property of that matter is called inertia of motion. So there are two kind of inertia, inertia of rest and inertia of motion. So Newton's first law of motion is also called law of inertia, or this is called Newtonian mechanics. Now, is it applicable every time? Newton's law is applicable every time or not? Now let's consider another example. Now suppose the ball is on the floor of a car and an observer is looking at the ball. This is another observer which is standing beside the road. Suppose the car is moving at a constant speed v along a straight line. Now what happens? When the car is moving with a uniform velocity, the ball 0 is also moving with a uniform velocity. The observer A is also moving with a uniform velocity along a straight line, right? So overall the whole system is moving, means the car, observer A and the ball is moving along a straight line with a constant speed. But the observer B is standing beside the road. So its velocity or speed with respect to the surrounding is 0. Right? Now, what is the relative velocity between the observer and the ball? As both are moving in the same direction with a constant speed, so their relative velocity is 0. That means according to the observer A, the ball is at rest. Okay. Now for the observer B, As per the observer B, the car, the ball and the observer A, everything is moving in this direction. Okay, so as per him, he looks that everything is going at a constant speed or constant velocity. In the reverse, observer A will see that the observer B is moving in the opposite direction with a constant velocity v. He is not actually moving, but according to A, the observer B is moving in the opposite direction. Okay, now suppose another consideration. Suppose the car is moving with an acceleration A. That means uniform acceleration A. That means velocity is changing uniformly. While the car is also have an acceleration. The car has an acceleration A. Simultaneously, the ball and observer A also have acceleration A along this direction. Now, as per observer A, the ball is at rest, though it has an acceleration. That means velocity is changing. But according to the observer A, the velocity is not changing. Right? But as per observer B, the car, the ball or the observer A has an acceleration. So, how can you explain the acceleration of observer B towards this direction? Because this system is moving with a uniform acceleration in this direction. So, as per the observer A, B is moving with uniform acceleration in the opposite direction. So, according to observer A, B has an acceleration. That means some force is acting for B. Where is that force? No force is there. Still it is accelerating. Still it has a change of velocity that A cannot explain. That means in this reference frame, this phenomenon cannot be explained. This phenomenon, this system, this reference frame is accelerated reference frame. Okay, but this is unaccelerated reference frame. This unaccelerated reference frame can explain everything: the acceleration of the car or ball or observer A or the tree or itself. Okay, so this reference frame, that means unaccelerated reference frame, is called reference frame of inertia or inertial reference frame. So Newton's law, first law and second law both, the Newton's law is applicable only for the inertial reference frame, not for the other reference frame which is accelerated. That means unaccelerated reference frame is called inertial reference frame, and Newton's law is applicable only for that reference frame. Okay, so right now we have learned already Newton's first law of motion and concept of inertia. Next session we will discuss about Newton's second law, but don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, because your useful comments will encourage me to make new and new video clips related with science and mathematics. Okay, good day.